Hello. Sorry I'm a little bit late to stream today. Something came up that I had to take care of first. Um, this canvas is not the right size. Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna be drawing today. Oops. I forgot to switch my audio device. Hold on. Who are we drawing today? This is Remel. First Talkloid with her. I haven't bought her quite yet, I just haven't had the funds to, but I'm probably gonna get a render. I have so many ideas with her, but I wanna, like, before I really start getting into all my Remel ideas, I want to be able to have her and, like, work with her in the editor. Though, sadly, now that I know that the weird error pop-up flashing happens, I can't stream that anymore, which is really sad. But I can still, like, stream every other part of the audio process. It's just Chevia specifically that's being difficult for whatever reason. Yes, Remel fans of the chat. Yeah, this is going to be like a bit of a Denonbu video. I don't know a lot about Denonbu, but I found out one really interesting fact that made me laugh, and so I figure it might also make you guys laugh. Screen record Chevio. It's Streamlabs. Yeah, I've had to take down a couple of streams because they were, like, flashing really, really bad with error pop-ups for whatever reason, and because I didn't realize it was happening until afterwards, I couldn't add warnings or anything. So I had to take them down because they were an epilepsy risk, but I'm going to be re-uploading them. I already re-uploaded one of them with the Chevio portion gone. Denombu, yeah, there's been a week-long collab on used to be S tier. I see, it's interesting. Yeah, basically the premise of this video is There's a place they called Deep Okubo in the dystopian world of Denonbu that accidentally shares its name with a real-life place in Japan that another synth called Laika happens to be the regional representative of. So I thought that would be like a really funny like miscommunication between them. I don't think they knew that Shin Okubo existed in the real world. Like, oh, for real, I adore her. I want her to get her AI song voice bank so more people will know about her. Like, she even said, like, Neutrino is most likely given her resources, but she even, like, mentioned that, you know, if possible, she'd like to make, like, maybe a Synth V or a Chevio, which would be really cool. Like, Synth V, especially, would, like, really help introduce her to, like, Western fans, I think. Yeah, I have her AI voice and everything. It's like sitting over on the other end of my room. I'm planning on singing a cover with her because she has one of those licenses that are like, yeah, you can port me to other softwares if you want. So I made basically like a private AI of her, and I'm gonna sing with it. What do you think of that, the Tsukiyomi-chan announcement? Because I am still so happy about that. Her creator is, like, such a wonderful person. I am, like, so happy to see her. I know, Ryu Misaki isn't, like, a very confident singer. I learned that, while working on her Diff SVC. But, I would love to see her on, like, a commercial song synth. A study bank? Elaborate. Are you talking about, like, a data corpus? Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't heard the term study bank before. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Singing samples. Oh yeah, that's a data corpus. I am going to record one, actually. It's going to be pretty limited because obviously it can only... I don't have money to, like, go and license songs, so it'll have to be only, like, public domain songs. Tsukiyomi Chevio. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer Chevy or Synth V, but I also wonder if, like, Vocaloid 6 might be more doable for her because it can do, like, it can be trained on non-singing data. It can do plus VBs, basically. And Ryu Misaki really is not confident singing at all, which is why she doesn't have a singing AI other than, like, the voice converters. But, yeah, I am going to record my own corpus and publish it. It's only going to be able to contain my own songs and public domain songs, but I'm going to try and release both Japanese and English data, and I'm going to release, like, all of the data that I use for Kaishi Talk because it's easier to, like, use non-copyrighted material. the English portion will probably be just, like, me probably reading, like... It's probably, like, gonna be, like, an audiobook of a public domain book like Alice's Adventures in Wonderland or something like that. And then the, Japanese half will be, like, the ITA corpus. Since I'm recording it anyway for Koeido Inc. She doesn't look quite right, but this is the first time I've drawn Remel, so, you know, it's fine. Yeah, I like V6. I have V6. Mostly for Fuido. I do think it has, like, a lot of cool features that a lot of other Sins don't have. It's just hard to recommend because of the price tag and, like, the fact it doesn't have, like, direct pitch editing, which makes it harder to use. I really struggle to use it, is the main reason, but I do like it. Yeah. Chevio technically doesn't have any, like, any support at all for other languages, which I'm honestly shocked. I'm honestly shocked they haven't added it yet. I'm also shocked they haven't made a public Chinese singing voice bank yet. And really not even a talking voice bank that's released under the name Chevio. The fact Miku is gone. What did Miku do? Yeah, Iya has English, but they don't have multilingual support like Vocaloid or Chevio do. Like, you can't actually... It doesn't actually change any of the phonemes for Japanese voices into English voices. It just has, like, a little dictionary thing. But the dictionary does make it a lot easier, to be fair. Because, like, back in 2018... Yeah, back in 2018, they made a Chinese singer, for like, the research demos, who is definitely not Xiangling. And so I'm just, like, shocked that they've had that technology there the entire time, and Chevio seems to be doing pretty well in China, popularity-wise, and they just haven't done anything with it, other than Kotonoha Talk, which wasn't even released under the name Chevio. I did think it was so funny, because, obviously, Remel's Japanese name is Rimuru. Rimuru. So when I sent the script to my Japanese friend, to get help with the translation again, they were like, who is Remel? I've never heard of Remel before. And I was like, it's Rimuru, and they were like, oh, Rimuru. If you could have like any Vocaloid or other non-AI voice bank, would you choose? Mayu? Mayu, no question. I just want my girl to get some love, and I think she could do really well, like in this era of like vocal synths as instruments, where like everyone cares a lot about the license. Because she has one of the most clearly worded and lenient licenses of any Vocaloid I own. Yeah, she's my fave, so like, that's not a difficult question for me. But I do also want Laika's voice bank that she wants. I'm also like super excited for Miki. Really interested because maybe I just wasn't able to find it, but I could not find a sample of Miki's voicer singing like really clearly because of the genre she usually does. So I'm like, I don't even know what Furukawa Miki sounds like singing, honestly, so I'm really interested to see. I think there's a sample in one of the. I see. Yeah, I haven't seen those, or at least I haven't in a very, very, very long time. Oh, sorry, some of my wires got jostled. He did. I'm trying to fix it. I don't know why sometimes it just stops working for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, here we go. And how do I write this? I am not very good at writing or reading in Japanese. World area Shinokubo. Shinjuku Shinokubo. Hello! Nice of you to make it. We are just drawing today. Since I have to do some of this video off stream anyway because Chevio, I might send this writing to my friend and make sure it's legible. I do not have good handwriting in Japanese. I should probably just put this on its own layer, honestly. Shinjuku. Oops. And then little space right here. Then up here is Shin Okubo. Wrote Chinese name and it just looked goofy. Yeah. Because there's no one, like, here that I can even, like, practice, like, speaking and writing with IRL. The only time I get to use Japanese is online. I am not super good at, like, speaking, reading, or writing. But I can, like, communicate. And I'll shrink this to make sure there's room for the text. And the reason I put this as an animation is there's going to be a little arrow. I can already tell I'm going to need to edit this text. It doesn't look right. You spent all of your money on Yutsuki Yukari Day. Forfeit all mortal possessions to Yukari. I gotta say, with all of the Chevios moving to Synth V, I'm surprised we haven't had a Yukari announcement yet. They put that girl on everything. No. No, she's not. That's the this and the this. Who is older than me? Then this is everyone's favorite thing to draw, hands upon hands. But honestly, I don't mind drawing hands. Sometimes they don't, like, work as well as the other times, and that can be a bit difficult, but most days I don't mind hands. Hands are pretty alright. But yeah, absolute mood. I have so many synths on my wish list. Game, I don't know much about it yet. I haven't, like, fully looked into it. All I really saw is, like, thing. I don't know, I'll check it out. I'll try playing it when it comes out, probably. I'm a lot more interested in the synths, if I'm gonna be honest. Wait. Okay, there it goes. I was like... I selected it to, I went to the EDM playlist, and I was like, this doesn't sound quite right. uh... Made a cover of Villain using 26 voice banks and you feel wasted. Oh. Yeah. Mixing, like, that many voice banks is always a struggle. Yeah, see, Remel's hand was perfect, but Leica's is giving me trouble. Oedo Chanko. What about her? Oh, is she? Yeah, I don't care too much for the character concept behind Chunko, so I'm not too interested in her, honestly. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't use Utaos, other than my own very often in the first place. I use Leica. I am going to use the Uta voice bank for Leica, for this because it's a lot easier to work with than Kotona Sync. And I use like the one from Mushin's voicer. Dang what? Yeah, I just like in my eyes there are like so many Utaos that I just only 3 people are watching. Watching what? Like the stream? Kotona Sync, more like Kotona wait. I can wait that long. Yeah, it's, you know. I also just get more flexibility with like an Utao. When I'm trying to like use it for weird stuff like talking and talking in English at that. Because like talking in Japanese, obviously that's totally fine. That's what the what AI voice was meant for. But in English, it's not so much. You're out of where? What was that? I'm very confused. Maknae family update when yeah, that's I wonder cuz like yeah, have we heard much from her original company lately? They would update all of them, but haven't yet. Yeah, I think having Haruna Sora also makes that a little bit weird. Because obviously it's Maknae Koko's voice. Yeah, how long ago was it when they said that? Because after, like after a certain time, I just kinda assume things are cancelled unless unless said otherwise. Because, like, Krypton's, like, promised that Project If would still happen, but realistically, no. Oh, hello, Nash. I see you've made a VOD channel. This is gonna be a hard one to put the text on, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Guess the contract went bye-bye, so no Macnays. Yeah. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I kind of assumed that Sora was probably made because of her original company going under or something like that. Because, like, when she originally released it, she had, like, normal and cool, right? And they were pretty much like Maknae Coco, white and black. It also is the thing, though, like, if they were updating, like, if they were to update Maknae Papa, would he sound the same? They probably wouldn't use the same recordings, especially in the age of AI. But, so this is confusing, but this looks great. Oh, hello, thank you. I'm just working on, like, illustration for Talkloid, basically. And we're talking about vocal synth. Or no, she looks too innocent here. She needs to look like a little gremlin. I sure hope not. Yeah, I don't think they'd use the same recordings. He looks like he works at KFC. See, how do they do her eyes originally? I used to, like, come up with my own, like, stylization for everyone's eyes, but, like, the more I did it, the more Talkloids I did like that, I realized I couldn't keep track of what their faces looked like at all, so now I just kind of, like, vaguely copy what the original eyes look like and just translate that to my style. Coco Twins is past your curfew. Why do you have such, I don't know. Honestly. I feel like a lot of people, and sometimes it's because YouTube's algorithm is not super good at notifying people. I have had people who are, like, EU viewers who are like, oh, I would come, but, I don't. You know, it's way too late in my time zone. But just in general, I feel like most of my older videos get viewed a lot more. If anything, I blame YouTube. Like, I don't really blame people, because I definitely noticed that the more I post, it is directly correlated with how much they recommend me to people, and sometimes they don't notify people perfectly. But it's like, you know, I'm happy with the people who do come back and watch all my videos. From the UK, yeah. I see. Thank you for making it. I know it's pretty late there. Lol. Go around YouTube trying to find small streamers. Oh, thanks. Most of my subscribers are not from streaming. Most of them are from, like, these little videos that I'm currently working on drawing right now. It's only very recently that I've added streaming to my schedule, so that's probably part of why there aren't many people here. Aw, thank you. Yeah. Like, sometimes I think about, like, how many videos I've made. Because it's like, I'm almost at 300 now, and I'm like, oh geez, some people have really watched all of them, and that makes me really happy. Oh my gosh, so many hearts, thank you. I do think it's funny that, typically, my one most popular video, the one about Sweet Anne and Big Al, typically that video makes an entire month's worth of what I earn for my videos in a year, which I think is really funny. Is he saying move into a place? I mean, sure. I just got new music. Do the heart thing. Yeah, I just got new music, so I haven't actually listened to all of it yet. This is just the EDM playlist that they set up. I draw as well, but you do it on mobile. Oh, that sounds difficult. I can't say I've ever done like drawing on mobile unless you count like playing Jackbox games. Yukari's design, I mean, like, her V3 is a classic. I do like Yukari Day, but it's also a very different kind of Yukari than normal. Yeah. Super fun. It's pretty rare that I get to play Jackbox, honestly, though my friend has been streaming them, so I have gotten to play a little bit more recently, but I always do love playing when I get the opportunity to. I still can't believe they put Eleanor Forte in one of the songs. Hello. Hello, welcome to the stream. Trying to view my drawing, but I have to watch the 7-hour replay for it to load. Oh no. Yeah. I have never delved into like the realm of mobile drawing apps. Let's see. How did they do her eyes? Go with bloody type drawings. Like, literally, as in they have blood. Who has the worst and best design? That's a hard question, because, like, I think the Tokyo 6 girls are, like, pretty plain, but that's the point, you know? That's what they were going for. Xingqian, I think, doesn't really work. It was fine as a game character, but I don't think it works, like, in a synth or in the Medium 5 setup. Which I think is why they changed Minus's design, now that, 2050 went under. Of drawing it, yeah. I need to get a closer look at her eyes. Let me see. I have a notification for when it releases. Yeah. It is so sad. It looked really cool, honestly. None of the games release, yeah. I do have Bilibili, but I pretty rarely go on it. I do have my own, like, channel, but I haven't been doing music stuff as much recently, so I haven't posted anything in a minute. A quad-dimension visual novel, yeah. I feel like they'd probably be too scared to attempt it after what happened last time, but this sounds like a lot more reasonable for them to pull off. That's what I was expecting, when they first announced they were making a game. I did see, actually, that someone made, like, a Sasara and Tsuzumi visual novel game sort of thing where you interact with them. There's, like, a lot of, like, voice-roid games, not so much, like, Vocaloid or, like, vocal singing games, but there's a lot of voice-roid games. Are you an art student? I am. I'm... Sui. I am a graphic design student. I kind of want to keep my hobbies separate from what I'm doing for my job. Doesn't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah. It's, basically just, like, a bunch of vocal synth game stuff. Yeah. What is the logiciel? You have no idea either. Vocaloid, yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about different kinds of singing robots and when they sometimes make games of them. Yep, in pretty much that wheelhouse. Yeah. Oh wait, that's not how her clothes work at all. Oops. Is Chevio Talk any good? I think it is. If you don't mind the Chevio engine noise, and Futami Minato, the newest one, doesn't have a lot of engine noise in the first place. But it's, like, probably my favorite talk editor to work with. The timing feature is really nice. You don't play any Vocaloid games because you play more multiplayer games. Yeah, there's a lot more games for, like, Vocaloids that talk versus Vocaloids that sing. Stop loading. Oh no, that's a shame. Love engine noise. Oh, mood. You speak French? I'm sorry, I don't know French. But, yeah, as long as you like the sound of the voice, I think it's really good. It's like, VoiceOna is probably my favorite to work with. Couldn't find any Vocaloid battle games. Yeah, there aren't many. Most of them are, like, visual novel stuff or rhythm games. You can find a lot of games that have Miku in them now, though. French. I'm sorry, I don't know French. Little Russian, Korean, and Japanese. Yeah. Yeah, I only really know English and Japanese. Hold on, give me a second, actually. Je ne parle pas François, my bienvenue. I hope... I hope that made sense. Venue? Yeah. A bit of Spanish, yeah. Takahashi probably works at KFC. I think I did not know this until they announced his update. Apparently Takahashi is like, you know how some like Western vocal synth users really love to bully Len, like affectionately? Takahashi is that in the Japanese community. They were just all bullying him. It has 173 layers. Yeah, it happens. Like 4 to 3 layers. Don't draw, you draw like, name and words, yeah. I come Canada, oh. Yeah, I only really know how to draw characters, but I can draw horses, actually. Which is funny, because it's like, it's one of the animals that people always meme on for being hard to draw, and it's like the only animal I know how to do. And I can sort of draw backgrounds, but I don't like doing it. Don't have to follow our reference, yeah. In like my song series, I just do not bother to keep the design consistent because I honestly don't care that much. They look like potatoes. Yeah, I see why people find them difficult to draw. It's just that is one of the few things I practiced other than people when I was learning how to draw so I can do horses. Nico Sega? I'm not familiar. I cannot even draw a cat. Yeah. Stick figure animals. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I have spent my entire life drawing, so... Isn't Rana a frog in Spanish? Yeah, that's why. But she's also a Vocaloid. You play Genshin, right? She has the same voice provider as Rosaria in Japanese, but they are not similar. Drawing an explanation is a girl who is on the bridge after a drive-by or something with the city in the back. It doesn't sound good, but it looks good. Yeah, that's what matters, you know? I hate drawing backgrounds so much that I usually just use the Clip Studio ones. I can't be bothered. Draw backgrounds, not characters. Yeah, I do think it's funny, like, all the different, like, subsections of people who draw, and they all find each other terrifying. You know, character artists are like, I can't draw backgrounds or animals, I only draw people, and background artists are like, how the hell do you draw people? I can only draw, like, trees. And then the animal people are like, I can only draw animals. I told him, you can get the Tiny V3 editor for, like, $80. He didn't understand a word he said. Do not... No, Kaito comes with Piapro. Kryptonoids come with Piapro, and that is infinitely better than the Tiny V3 editor. I used to use the Tiny V3 editor. It is hell. You can't do anything with it. Every Kryptonoid comes with its own editor. Just say you don't have to buy a separate thing. We try and say that they cut up Len. Whether I should draw a car in the back or not. Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I drew a car. I think I was like 6. I said he could make 17 measures of fun. Like, honestly, if all you want to do is like make like silly little like talkloids and make them say stuff, it's pretty good. But you do have to figure out how to turn off the reverb. I'm pretty sure I ate Len then. Oh no. Difficult to draw on mobile. I imagine. They're difficult to draw in general, in my opinion. Ate 3 bananas. I can only eat bananas when they're still kind of green. Otherwise the texture makes... I just can't. Draw cars on paper, yeah. Gee, you draw better on pencil, yeah. I really like the Clip Studio pencil brushes, what I'm using right now. Can you believe they got rid of this brush? Look at how nice this brush is. They don't bundle it with Clip Studio anymore. You have to like go and find it and download it. Some reason that hair looks like a character slash villain from a movie. Remel is supposed to be a villain. She is the antagonist of Denombu. A lot of things to do with violence, yeah. Something that I find really funny, that I found out about Remel recently, is how when they marketed her, they were like, every Remel is different. Make the version of Remel that you want. You can completely change her if you want. And people were like, nah, I'm good. I'm good with normal Remel. I don't need to change it. You don't remember her? Yeah, she's not super popular in the English fandom, I don't think. Draw guns in art class. If someone who made Vocaloid asked you to make a Vocaloid character, would you do it? I mean, I was on Solaria's dev team. So, that's how they marketed Rana. It was like, choose the one that fits you. Yeah. Yeah. She was like, get the intro to Vocaloid, right? Bokuropi ni naritai. She needs to be like edging away. She looks too comfortable in this pose. Oh, yeah, some people go like into the thousands. Yeah. Unpopular opinion. I think just like, you probably won't understand this if you don't, like know a lot about like the vocal synth culture and all the different programs, but basically I think that like, Synth V is not objectively better than other engines, I would say, and that the other programs other than Synth V have their own qualities that make them nice and make people like them. Like, I love Synth V. Synth V is my favorite too, but I like the other ones too. The worst Vocaloid design? I mean, again, like, I think it depends, because I am not a fan of the V5 standards, like, at all. Like, but I, like, see what they wanted to do, they just didn't execute it as well as they probably could have. Look like NPCs. Yeah, but that's kind of like the point, right? Demo! Yeah. I have so many video ideas with her, but some of them I'm waiting until I, like, actually buy her voice bank to do. Hatsune Miku's outfit. Which one? Which one are we talking about here? Music homework. Go do your homework. Thank you for coming. Me too. I've been, like, very much on a Remel kick recently. Blue one, yes, but she has a lot of different outfits. Okay. Well, good luck with with working on your homework at the same time, then. Because, like, Hatsune Miku, she has, like, so many different versions of herself. You have, like, V2, V3, V3 English, V4, V4 Chinese. Yeah, which one is the normal one? Are you, like, V4X or V2? I don't remember the name. Yeah, she has a lot of good demos. What the one she usually wears? I assume you mean either V2 or V4 then. I think it's pretty good. Like, obviously it's really iconic. It has a lot of remixable elements, which is really good for a synth. So I'd say, like... Yeah, oh, that's right, Append. I think there's a reason she's as iconic as she is, even though she's not, like, my personal favorite. AFK for a bit, okay. Yeah, I personally love singing. I'd love to sing for an assignment, but I understand most people are like, why I don't want to. Back. Welcome back. Like singing, oh, yeah. I'm going to go. You need to up your meme meter. Okay. Have fun. Let's see. Oh, did I reach the end of the playlist? I think I might have reached the end of the playlist. Don't have to worry since your music teacher won't be in. Well, your voice cracks when you sing. Yeah. What's good, y'all? You know, just hanging out. What about you? I had Do Not Disturb on for 2 weeks. Yeah, I know some people who just, like, that is their eternal state. They're either offline or Do Not Disturb. I still get notifications on Do Not Disturb, yeah. What? I have not been drawing this girl's Leo's design right at all. What is this? Do you like the content of Dragon Puppeteers? I honestly don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before. I don't know what that is, but I do like dragons, just as a concept. Oh, alright, yeah. Sorry, I've never heard of it. should check it out. Some of them are really talented. Yeah, I'll look into it later. Yeah. I am a little bit busy after stream because I'm going to be over on Twitch streaming a Soul Link with my friend. But maybe tomorrow I'll look into it. There's only 3 people here. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. This is, like, honestly really, really active for one of my streams so far. Like how it's peaceful? Yeah. You mean? My screen says 6. Mine... I think the viewer numbers are just fricked. Because I've had streams where it says there's 3 people watching and 4 people are talking. And it, like, flickers back between, like, 3 and 6 a lot. It said 3. Yeah, it did say 3 when they made the comment. It is fluctuating like crazy. It's weird. I just take them as fake numbers. Yeah. 40 in a 40+ chat as a mod. Yeah. It is nice to, like, be able to, like, respond to each question individually. Oh, excuse me. It says 4 on my screen. I have to span the rules and links as well. Yeah. I can't imagine how it must be with, like, hundreds of people. Says 6. Yeah, as I said, I just I don't believe in the YouTube viewer numbers. Because you donated over, like, 50 pounds. Oh, I see. Yeah, there was someone who made me, like, a mod of a Discord server, I guess back when the Discord server was pretty small and I still talked in it. But he never told me about it. And I found out, like, once the server had, like, thousands of people and I no longer talked in it at all, someone added me for help with one of the bots, and I was like, I didn't even know I was modded. I don't go here anymore. I don't know, I'm sorry. it's fun to put people in timeout. Jesus, you get threatened? I watch a lot of streams, and I guess I don't pay super close attention to the chat, but I don't normally see people get threatened. That seems like a problem. UK Lightning? Oh, I think they said that. I am just realizing now, I did not plan this when I picked what 2 Talkloids I was going to work on today, but she is doing the exact same pose as Leica was. Oh, gotta go. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that doesn't seem okay. Or, that seem okay. That's just not okay. Being here for more than 30 minutes. Thanks for hanging out. Find how much you donated to your friend. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a lot. It sounds like a lot. I guess it depends, like, over what length of time, though. He got scared? Oh, no. Yeah, every now and again in a stream I watch, the streamer will just go like, "Please stop, who are you? Are you okay?" Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. You're spending big money, huh? I mean, as long as you can afford it, I suppose. a small streamer, so you don't mind. Yeah, that's really sweet. I see. My friend recently hit affiliate, and like everyone was like rushing to be the first to sub, and then like one of the regulars just like immediately gave every single person in chat a sub, and we were like, okay, you win. Isn't top donated? Oh, interesting. Oh. 7 or 8, some kid put tape on my face and it got stuck in with. I was clear I should press charges. Take them to court. Yeah, I'm excited for when I hit affiliate on Twitch. I want to make emotes. I donate to my friend, but I also donate the viewers like 20 to 100. Oh wow. Still says only one viewer. Yeah, I don't. Good day. Yes, hello, little shadow. Nice to make it to. Nice of you to come. Good to your account. Good evening. Yeah, guys, look at our one viewer. No, it says 6. It still says 1 on mine. We've all merged into one viewer. You are a hive mind now. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Those 3 for me. Schrodinger's viewer. You're just looking at motorcycles on Pinterest. Just, you know, as long as it gets done on time, I suppose. Just put an Ariana Grande song in lip sync. Prefer Uditari. This song reminds me of the Blue's Clues games I'd play when I was a kid. Blue's Clues, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I played the computer games that they released a lot. I think they were made by Humongous Entertainment. Voice synth is your favorite, Mayu. Mayu and probably Laika, who I was drawing earlier. She's over here, Laika. This girl. White and gold motorcycle. Oh, interesting. My neighbors have a motorcycle. It is very loud. Gave me the idea to paint motorcycles as a side job. Oh, yeah, one of the people in my one of my classmates in my college program, does, like, car wrapping as, like, a side thing. Oh, bike racing, like, on TV. Neighbor had a motorcycle, yeah. Usually hear the motorcycles going down the road when you're trying to sleep. Yeah, they are very loud. They are very loud. Hold on, guys. Give me a few minutes. I gotta be right back. Looks like you when you hang off the bed sideways. Gone for a second. What's going on? Oh, I just had to be right back for a second. But I'm back now. This head is way too big. Yeah. forgot about the animation. Oh, you were doing an animation? Oh, it's based off an Otome game? I see, I see. Yeah, I only really animate for Talkloids, sometimes for music videos, but it's hard for me to do big animations when everything is like frame by frame. I do have Adobe Flash, but I don't like using it. Gotta go. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Obey Me, I've heard of it. I don't really play Otome games anymore, so I don't know much about it, but I've heard of it for sure. Oh, I see, I see. That does sound familiar. Keep having ads pop up on YouTube. Yeah, I get weirdly targeted YouTube ads. Like, it tried to sell me swimwear for mothers, and I was like, that is such a specific demographic that I am not a part of. That, like, I am not a mother, I am not even a woman. I don't go swimming. I was just like amazed at how specific it was, and it had nothing to do with me. For mothers, I think maybe they saw that I was like on baby name websites for my OCs, and were like, ah yes, he has a child. I do that as well, yeah. Try baby names. Pregnancy test adds it because your Discord server kept calling you pregnant and the mother of the server. So hard to make these characters. They're demons who fell from heaven and I'm trying to make their angel self. Oh, I see. There are barely any references. Took me 3 hours to make one of them. It's not even colored. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, huh? On gacha, like gacha life? Yeah. It was, that was after my time, but I have heard of it. Use the newer version, I see. I see. has so many customization choices, but no body map to animate through different software. I have gotten so many comments over the years about the teleporting doorknob on my most popular video that now every single time I draw a door, I'm like hyper paying attention to what side the doorknob is on. I imagine with high focus. I don't remember what my fungi looks like, if I'm going to be completely honest. I might have to look up one of my own videos to see what she looked like. Easy to forget OCs, yeah. remember using Twitch and being a regular to one streamer, and then after like a year I stopped watching him. I searched his name up, and apparently his had a big controversy. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, one of the YouTubers I used to watch was also in a really big controversy. I don't even want to say who it is because I don't want anything to do with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, haven't heard of him. Oh, I see, yeah. I don't watch a lot of VTubers, funny enough. My brother does, he's really into them. Don't watch them much anymore. Yeah. Just realizing now that she kind of looks like Miki. This is not Miki. I don't know any characters with something about someone drawing and just expiring. I'm glad. These are, other than Remel, who is still pretty not super known overseas, these are all some pretty obscure characters. That's actually everything I needed to draw for the day. I'm probably going to head off stream now so I can rest a bit and get prepared for the stream I'm doing on Twitch. In about, 30 minutes actually. In about 30 to 40 minutes, I'm going to be on Twitch at Shikuan Kaishi, doing a Soul Link Nuzlocke with my friend Nishida. But thanks so much for hanging out. This was so much fun. It really nice, and I'm glad that people came, even though these are some lesser known characters. Yeah, this was awesome. Thanks for being here.